Well, I'm starting today on my workhorse motorhome. I hired a guy from San Diego Truck and Trailer, which isn't a legitimate business. The guy's name is Chad Gustafson. He wouldn't tell me his last name. I had to call the state of California franchise tax to get his last name. He didn't want me to know what it was, and I can understand why. Between domestic violence, restraining orders, and criminal cases, there's at least, from my research, 20 cases in San Diego County of criminal and domestic violence. So I wouldn't want anybody to know my last name either, I guess. But anyway, hired him to just change a rotor and do brake pads on both sides. The job completely failed, and he refuses to come out, and he can't come out anyway because he's not licensed. To work on a motorhome in the state of California, you need to be licensed by the Bureau of Auto Repair. Chad Gustafson is not licensed by the state of California. So, even if he wanted to come back out, now that I know that he's not legitimate, he can't touch it. Anyway, he screwed it all up. So, I don't know. We're going to find out what he did, why this failed, because the inner seal failed and all the oil leaked out. Then it cooked the bearings. So we're hoping that the spindle isn't damaged, because then I have to tap out. There's no way I could do that. It's specialized tools. So right now we're just going to hope for the best, that the hub's not damaged and that this is isolated to just the bearings only. So I'll just get started and hold the camera if that's cool. So I already pre-loosened these with a torque multiplier. So now this wimpy piece of junk, M18, will take them off. Well, if you weren't paying attention, you are now. Sorry about all that noise. Be respectful and not get stuff on the street. So, that's the last one. Got some blocks of wood under here just in case. Wouldn't that just be priceless? Well, get Chad out of it. Take care of this. The thing's crushed me. I'm just gonna set the camera here. How's that? If I don't run out of batteries. And hopefully this thing will clear the curb. How's that for luck? What a greasy mess this is. Thanks a lot, Chad. Oh, moving right along. What do we do next? So remember that scene in The Matrix when Lawrence Fishburne, Alfred's Keanu Reed, the green pill and the red pill? If you take the green pill, your life will go back to just the way you know it. But if you take the red pill, love that movie. But anyway, we kind of live in that world. Kind of living in the red pill right now. But when Keanu's up on the roof and from Trinity, he needs that the instructions for how to fly the helicopter. I mean, we're not that fast yet, but you know, I could never have done this if it wasn't for YouTube University and Kevin Cadell, my buddy in Arkansas, I think. He posts a lot of videos. Gets a lot of people like me out of hot water. So, isn't that pretty? Well, I don't have to clean up any oil out of the hub. Okay. Oh, Dios mío. Be right back. You know, I gave up the wrong day to give up drinking. Okay. Seriously? My whole garage emptied down here before you know it. How many more trips? The suspenseful music plays. God, don't I have a machine for this? God, this thing stinks. It's like burnt oil. So I took it on a trip from San Diego to Yuma, and I checked it at the top of the pass at 10 outside of Palm Springs. Need a little oil. The mechanic, Chad, San Diego Truck and Trailer, the loser, he told me to check. Oh, I shouldn't editorialize. Anyway, he set my expectation it would need a little fluid, and it did. And I checked it again in Yuma on my way home. I'm sorry, before I left, and then again. Time I filled up, I checked it. It was fine in Yuma. Then I got home, bone dry burnt bearings. So, oh, I forgot. I gotta take that off. Oh, shoot me out of a cannon. Oh, I can get those off. Cool. Be right back. Let me start recording. What do you know? Okay, that's an 18, which, why couldn't it be a 17? Why couldn't it be a 19? You know, it has to be an 18. I'm gonna break. Alright, see if the wing nut put any Loctite or anti-seize on here. They're supposed to have anti-seize. Well, that sure came off easy. Let's see, what do we see on here? Okay, that's not right. You see that? Those are supposed to have been cleaned up and had either the high temp lube on there or some anti-seize. He did neither. Now, where am I going to put this thing? I think I can set it. Well, that wasn't so bad. Oh, that was our headlight. That's a little shiny metallic-y still. You know, maybe we can salvage these. You see that? Because if I not, then I have to match them, you know, so they're from the same design. Fucker. So they're from the same side. If that one, maybe. I mean, these have 300 miles on them. You know what I mean? That one's got looks like that debris built up in there. I think this one got polluted as well. Fucking phone. Okay. Need that. Now what's gonna happen? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. The moment of truth. What are we gonna find? It's coming off anyway. Alright. So. See how cooked those are? All those striations on there? Burn marks? That should be shiny, pretty. So, we'll keep those for Judge Judy. Okay, the guy with 20 years experience. This is the issue. This has a national seal in it. And the national seal is a different design from the factory seal. So this ring right here, it's the instructions from National. Step 1 with pictures says, remove this seal. That's what the issue is. So he forced this on there, see, over this. So it distorted that. And I don't know. Shutting down